Hello and welcome back. So guys, what I'm just gonna teach you in this class, you know that this is the Google link. If I just go to the index.html page and refresh, now if I just click on the Google, so it's redirecting me to the google.com page. Click there back, yeah, it sends me to the Google. You can see that I'm in the Google page, Google web page. Go back to my page, yeah, let me send there, and I'm gonna go back to the sublink. By the way, now I'm in the main page. So actually when I just click on the page, on the Google page or on the link page, the actual page, the index page is going and the new page is coming at the same tab. So click there back and just go to the notepad, and here with the inside the index.html, so basically this is the index.html page, okay, and in the link page, which is this, the link page, okay, I'm adding an attribute here, the target. What the target attribute can do, add the blank. What the mean of blank? Save and go to the browser and refresh. If you remember that we added the blank value of the target attribute with this link, so click on the link page. Now it's opening in the next page, basically on the blank tab, okay. This tab is actually on the place, but this is there. If I just click on the next page, it's updating itself. But when I'm in the index.html. If I just click on the link page, again in a new tab, okay. If I just click on the link page, nothing happening because it's redirecting to the same page. But when I just click on the index page, it's sending me to the index page. But in the index page, I just set the target blank with the link page, so it's on the next page. So go back to the notepad, and I'm adding some more target attributes, because the blank is not the only one. I can add the self, which is the by default value. What the mean of self? Basically the self opens the link in the same page. This is the default value. You actually do not need to put the self, by the way. Refresh and just click on the index page, nothing happening because it's just opening the page in the same page, or in the same actually the window or the tab. I'm removing the self because self is not important. You can use the top instead, okay. What the top can do right now, if I just refresh and just click on the index, you know that I just added the top target in the index, but nothing happening. But in the next class, I'll just guide you to use the iframe, then you will understand that what the top can do. So guys, in the next class we'll just add some more things, but right now in the same class I'm just gonna add the bookmarking, okay. So let's just create another new page in the subtest, sorry, not the subtest, in the HTML. So what the page I'm just making, I'm just right now I'm just copying the index page, index copy, rename the page as the text or the data.html. Okay, now let's just open the data.html in the edit with notepad++, and after the many a tags, add the br. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna create the h1 ending, and here I'm just adding the value for the h1, the heading, and then basically I just want to put the data, some bluff data here. So I'm just going to the duplicate this one, or why I just duplicate, just simply type lipsum.com, it's opening, and go down in the lipsum.com. basically the lorem ipsum has a lot of bluff text. You can copy any text and you can paste the text anywhere. I'm just going down and there is a bluff text. The lorem ipsum, I think you've seen this somewhere in the websites, in the templates. By the way, just copy this and just put the p tag and paste there, okay, multiple times. Just duplicate and then more, okay, just too much. Just go there and create another h. Now the h2, the subheading, whatever you want to type. I'm just putting the simple bluff text, nothing more than that. Just copy this one again and going down, pasting, just the bluff text as I say to you, pasting, and then another heading, the h2, and the second sub heading, okay, perfect. Now some bluff text there too. save and go back to the browser. Well, something more I just need to do, I'm just going to the HTML folder, and actually I'm just closing the file. Okay, why I'm just doing this, I'm just opening the I'm just renaming the file and just removing the html.html thing, because it's by default the HTML document, so we just don't need to put the HTML here. But you can see that the extension is HTML as the other one has. Let's just go to the browser and simply just open the data.html, and now you can see that a lot of bluff data in it. Okay, fine, simple. Just close the lorem ipsum website because I just don't need that anymore. Just open up the index.html, which we just already opened. Just create another link and just update all these things and simply type the data.html, and instead of the sublink I should type the data page and save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is the data page. When I just click on the data page, it's sending me to the data.html. That's pretty perfect. But now the thing I just want to teach you about the bookmarking. So there, first of all, just go to the HTML folder and just open the data.html in the browser, in the notepad, and go down, and there, actually there, for the second subheading, I'm adding an ID. Okay, what is an ID? You will learn a lot more about the ID, and you will use a lot more about the ID in the CSS chapter. But right now, just understand that an ID is basically the identity of any tag. So I'm just adding the identity. The tag name is the identity too, but the ID is a unique ID, because you know that there can be multiple #2 tags, multiple p tags, but the ID cannot be multiple. If you create multiple IDs, then this is the wrong thing. Okay, you should not do that. So by the way, I'm just adding the subheading here, the second heading. Okay, now save the second heading, and I'm just going to the index.html, and in the URL, in the address, just add the hash. What the mean of hash? The mean of hash is actually, I'm just connecting the data.html, the data.html's ID right now. This is the sign that clears that after the data which is after the hash is an ID. So the second heading. What is the second heading? This is the ID here. If I just go down, so there is the ID. The second heading, spelling should be same. Go to the browser and refresh. Now just click on the data page. Now you can see that it's automatically showed me the second subheading, and here the second heading is there. Okay, now if I just simply go there and go to the top a little, and there is another h2, the subheading. So either here, what I'm just doing, adding another ID and first heading. Okay, now just go there and add another, the data page, first heading, and it should be the second heading, and there it should not be the second, it should be the first heading as I spelled here, here the first heading. So go to the browser, back and click there and refresh. Now just click on the first heading. Now it's showing me the subheading, the first subheading basically, and there is this is the main heading, this is the first heading. Refresh. Now you can see that the subheading, the first subheading is there. Okay, so go back and refresh that one. Now click on the second heading, so it's on the second subheading. Get back and refresh. Just click on the first, so it's on the subheading, the first one. Okay, so this is called the bookmarking, which needs the ID and here the link to that ID from the page. Okay, we have to type the correct page and then the correct ID. So guys, in the next class we will learn a lot more things. Stay tuned and goodbye.